Hello again, everyone. This is Kurt Berglund with Replay Baseball 1972 style. We are doing a replay of the California Angels 1972 season, a season in which they finished 75 and 80 and whacked their first-year manager Del Rice. And so one of the reasons I'm doing this replay is to try and figure out if they really should have been better than 75 and 80. I don't think so, but let's see. Today, we are up to Game 6 in their season. The date is April 22nd, 1972, and the Angels have embarked on their first road trip of the season. They are in Texas. They are in Arlington to take on the Rangers. Yesterday, April 21st, 1972, they lost 10-7 to the Rangers. Dick Bosman, the winner, Clyde Wright, the loser, and a save for Horacio Pena for the Rangers. It was one of those games that the Angels were just on the cusp of taking the lead, and they couldn't quite get over the top and get the job done. Today, I use the as-played lineups for the opposing teams and start the proper-handed pitcher so that the opposing team's lineups work out correctly. It's replay baseball, but I'm not using umpires. I'm not using the pivot rule. And if there's something else I'm not using, I'll let you know as we go along. There is something else. Oh, and I'm choosing when to steal bases because I'm choosing when to steal bases. The record for the Angels right now is 2-3 on this young season, and so the opposing pitchers for tonight are Eddie Fisher, who happens to be my closer. The knuckleballing relief pitcher is getting a spot start, and he will be opposed by Rangers starter Pete Broberg, who was 5-12 with a 4.29 ERA. The 72 Rangers, of course, are known for the famous Sabre book called The Team That Couldn't Hit, and they live up to their name, except, of course, they scored 10 runs off my pitching yesterday. So let's get to the starting lineups and roll some 1972 Angels baseball via replay. And here's a nice shot of Arlington Stadium circa 1972. This is where we are today. All right, for my visiting California Angels, leading off is my second baseman, Sandy Alomar. I'm choosing the lineups for the Angels, but the other ones are as played for the opponents. Batting second, his first start of the year, he's playing center field. It's Mickey Rivers. Batting third and left field, Vada Pinson. Batting fourth at first base, Bob Oliver. Batting fifth at third base, Ken McMullen. Batting sixth in right field, Leroy Stanton. Batting seventh behind the plate, John Stevenson. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, Leo Cardenas. And batting ninth and doing the pitching, it's Eddie Fisher. 4-6 with 4 saves, a 3.91 ERA. He's only good for 24 batters before fatigue might become a problem, but hopefully we'll have things under control by that point. For the homestanding Texas Rangers, just as they did in real life, their lineup is Lenny Randle leading off at second base, Dave Nelson batting second at third base, Don Mincher batting fourth at first base, Don Mincher batting third at first base, Hal King batting fourth behind the plate, Frank Howard batting fifth in left field. Jim Mason is not in the lineup. Let me get the right guy in there. It is the right fielder batting sixth, Larry Bittner. Batting seventh, center fielder Joe Levitto. Batting eighth, shortstop Toby Harrah. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Pete Broberg. All right, so we are ready to go. Broberg also 25 batters of stamina. We are ready to go in this one. Hopefully the Angels can even their record at 3-3 after this one is said and done. Sandy Alomar steps in the batter's box to face Broberg, and here we go. It's a 5-1. It's a 3 and a 4 from Broberg. Whoops, I got to get my chart up, don't I? Is a 5-1 is a 3, and a 4 from Broberg is a 5, and that is a walk. And Alomar has been phenomenal at getting on base, especially for a guy with a 292 on base percentage. Now it's Mickey Rivers. And Mickey is, as I said, getting his first start in center field. Broberg the stretch, the pitch. There goes Alomar, and the hit and run is on. All right, so we got a hit and run of red, and that's 3 on Broberg's card. White on Rivers' card gets us 25, so that's 28. And that's hitting the air to center field. Here comes Joe Levitto, and he's going to put it away for out number 1. And Alomar returns to first base. Here's Veda Pinson with 1 out, and Alomar is still on first. The pitch is a 6-1. That's a 16 on Veda's card. Plus 2 makes it 18. That's hit to left field and deep. Howard to the track, and he's got it for out number 2. And now Bob Oliver, the cleanup hitter. 1-1 is a 10, plus 1 is 11. That is a single up the middle, 2 bases. Alomar is going to take third. We got Angels at the corners with 2 outs and a chance to get on top early. McMullen at the plate. Can hit 9 homers. 1 here would be really nice. The pitch from Broberg is a 1-4. That's a 35. Plus 1 makes 36. Ground ball, Dave Nelson. He's going to go the short way to Randall covering second, and that'll retire the Angels in the first. So, came close, had a hit, left 2, but did not score. In the bottom of the first, we got no score. Eddie Fisher and his knuckleball and his wedding ring with Elizabeth Taylor. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that Eddie Fisher. The pitch to Randall. It's 5-3. That's a 3. Plus 3 makes 6. And he walked him. Not something you want to do with Lenny Randall. But he walked him, and now Nelson's up. Fisher the stretch, the pitch to Dave. 6-3 is a 31, plus 3 makes 34. And that's hit to center field, but not deep. Here comes Mickey Rivers. Mick the Quick makes the catch, and there's 1 out. Mincher up now, double play target. We can get him to hit it on the ground. The pitch. 4-5 is a 3, plus 3 from McMullen. He's a 3. That makes 6. We got a ground ball. McMullen, he goes to Alomar for 1. The relay to Oliver is a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play to end the first inning. As I said, no umpires. We're stealing our own bases. No pivots. None of that stuff. We're playing baseball. Stanton. We had no score after 1. We had Stanton, Stevenson, and Cardenas coming up for the Angels in inning number 2. Broberg winds and delivers. 5-3 is a 7, plus 5 is 12 in column 5. He dotted him. Stanton hit by a pitch. Takes his base. Now it's Stevenson. Broberg, the belt, the pitch. 4-4 is an 11. 5, shortstop. That's to Toby Hara. That's a 16. That's a 14 to Hara. They're at double play depth. We got an error roll here. Hara's error number is 35. He booted it. That's an E6. Stanton moves up to second. Stevenson safe at first. And now it's Cardenas with Eddie Fisher on deck. Broberg the stretch, the pitch to Leo. 2 is an 11. 3 is a 13W. Okay, the bases aren't empty. That's a base hit to left field. Base hit to left field. Stanton stops at third. We got bases dripping with Angels and nobody out in the top of the second. Fisher coming to the plate. He is a 1 batter. Excuse me. So we'll see what they decide to do here. Ranger infield is back for a double play. The pitch to Fisher. He's not bunting. 3-2 is a 1. Plus 1 makes 2. That is a dribbler to the catcher. Wait a minute, let me check this. 3-2 is a 1, and Broberg's 2 is a 1. That makes 2. It's a tapper to the pitcher. If less than 2 outs and the lead runner is forced out at the lead base. So, Broberg comes home for the force on Stanton. He fires it to Hal King, and they get the force at home. So, Fisher is safe at first on a fielder's choice. Still no score in this game. 1 out. Alomar up now. Broberg the stretch. The pitch to Sandy is a 6-4. That's a 21. Plus 2 makes 23 in column 6. It's a long single to the outfield. This one's going to left field. Frank Howard. Runners advance 2 bases. So we got Stevenson in from third. 1-0. Cardenas in from second. 2-0. Fisher goes to third. It's a 2-run single for Alomar, who continues his torrid hitting. And the batter may try for a double. We're going to roll red and white dice for the umpire's call. Here he goes. I'm sending him. It's a 3. He is safe with a double. So Alomar makes it to second. There's still only 1 out. 2-0 Angels. How about an easy game? Top of the second, 1 out, second and third. Rivers up. He is an excellent bunter. Rangers are going to play in at the corners. Pitch to Mickey. He's not bunting. 1-2 is a 2. Should have bunted. Struck him out. Broberg's first strikeout. 2 down now. 2 in, 2 on. 2s are wild. And Pinson at the plate with first base open. Oliver on deck. Broberg the stretch. Checks the runners. And the pitch to Veda. 2-1 is a 47. Plus 2 makes 48. That is grounded to Mincher. He's going to hustle to first, and that will retire the Angels. They scored 2, but could have had more. 2 hits, leave 2. After 1.5, it's 2-0 Angels. Eddie Fisher will face King, Frank Howard, and Larry Bittner in the bottom of the second. Alrighty. Pitch to Hal King. 4-3 is a 16. First base is Oliver. That's a 19. And Bob's going to make this play unassisted for 1 out. Now it's Howard, Hondo, in his last year with Texas, with the Texas/Senators organization. The pitch. 1-5 is a 35. Plus 5 makes 40. That ball is grounded to Cardenas. Leo scoops it and fires to Oliver for out number 2. Now it's Bittner. Larry hit 259 in 72. The pitch from Fisher is a 1-2. That's a 2. Plus 4 makes 6. Hey, struck him out, and Eddie Fisher has pitched to the minimum so far. We've played 2, and it's 2-0 Angels. And it's April 22nd, 1972. Here's Pete Broberg back out. He'll face Oliver McMullen and Lee Stanton. Pitch to Oliver is a 3-3. That's a 5. Ooh, we got one of those is it a hit questions. It's a 6, so there's 3 for Broberg already from Broberg's card. 63, column 3. Oop, sorry, 6 makes 5. And we got a 3, that makes 8. In column 3, that's a base hit to center field. Oliver's on. His second hit of the game. Now it's McMullen. Ken grounded out in the first. Broberg, the stretch, the pitch. 2-3 is a 2. 1W is a 3W. In column 2, hey, struck him out on gas. It's a cauliflower broccoli medley. Gas. Stanton dotted last inning and eliminated on a fielder's choice. Oliver on first, 1 out. The pitch to Lee is 4-1. That's a 1. And that's hit to first. And that's Mincher. And he goes to Hara for 1. The relay to Broberg is in time for a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play. After 2.5, it's 2-0 Angels. Here comes Eddie Fisher. Look at him throwing a gem in a spot start. Levito up there, then Hara, and then Broberg for Texas in the third. 5-6 is a 3. 6 plus 5 is an 8. And that's ball 4. So Levito gets on. Now it'll be Toby. Broberg on deck. Fisher, the stretch, the pitch. 5-6 is a 2. Plus 2 is a 4. That's grounded to Cardenas. He goes to Alomar for 1. The relay to Oliver is not in time. They got the force. But Hara is the new runner at first, and now it's Broberg. Pete is a number 1 hitting card type guy, and that's not good. Fisher on the hill. The stretch, the pitch. Broberg's bunting. Pete Broberg is bunting. And that is a 9. He's fouled off 2 strikes. They're going to move back. Fisher, the pitch. He's bunting again. That's an 8. He gets it down. It's bunted to Fisher. He turns and fires to Alomar covering first, and the sacrifice works. Hara moves up to second base. There are now 2 outs for the Rangers, and Randall is up. Fisher, the stretch, the pitch to Lenny. 4-2 is a 1. That's to first base. Oliver is going to take it himself, and he does. That retires the Rangers in the third. We've played 3 complete, and it's 2-0 Angels over the Rangers. Broberg will face the bottom third of the Angels' order in inning number 4. Stevenson, Cardenas, and Fisher. John, a .274 hitter in 1972. The pitch from Broberg is a 1-6. That's a 5 plus 1 from Broberg. Hey, struck him out. That's 3 strikeouts for Broberg and 1 down in the 4th. Now it's Cardenas. Singled and scored back in the second inning. Kind of a crazy scoring sequence there. The pitch from Broberg, 4-4 is a 1. That's hit to Mincher. He's going to flip to Broberg covering, and there's 2 down. Now it's Eddie Fisher. He's got a 1 hitting card. The pitch from Broberg to Fisher is a 6-2. That's a 36. Plus 4. Plus 3 makes 39. Hey, struck him out for strikeout number 4 for Broberg. He seems to have righted the ship since that rocky second inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 2-0 California. Eddie Fisher will face Davey Nelson, then Don Mincher, then Hal King in the Rangers' fourth. Here comes the knuckler. 4-6 is 5 to second base. That's Alomar. And Sandy makes the play to Oliver for out number 1. Rangers have had 2 base runners, both on walks so far. Mincher, double play grounder in the first. The pitch to Minch. 1-2 is a 3. Plus 4 is a 7. That popped it up. Alomar on the infield dirt, and there's 2 down. Hal King, pitch from Fisher. 6-4 is a 31. Plus 2 makes 33. Popped it up. That wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Sandy Alomar with one more chance, and he takes it for out number 3. We've played 4 complete. It's 2-0 Angels. How about some insurance runs? Top of the order coming up for California. Alomar, Rivers, and Pinson. Lefty, ready to abuse Pete Broberg. The pitch. 4-5 is a 1. That is to Toby Hara. Toby gloves it, plants, throws to Mincher, and there's 1 out. Broberg in fatigue territory. He has faced 19 batters, 25, and he's in fatigue zone. Rivers is 0 for 2. The pitch to Mickey. 5-4 is a 27. Plus 5 makes 32 in column 5. That's to left field. Here comes Hondo Frank Howard, and he makes the catch. 2 down, Pinson up, 0 for 2 for Veda. Oliver on deck, the pitch. 6-2 is a 16, plus 2 makes 18. That's to left and deep. Hondo back to the track, and he puts it away for out number 3. We've played 4.5. We're halfway through this one. It's 2-0 Angels. Eddie Fisher throwing a gem. Got the knuckler working, and John Stevenson with the extra large mitt behind the plate. Frank Howard 0 for 1. The pitch from Fisher is a 6-5. That's a 36. Plus 2 makes 38. Hey, he struck him out. That's strikeout number 2 for Fisher. Frank Howard does not like those knucklers. Fisher has allowed 2 base runners, both on walks. We're in the 5th. There's 1 out. The pitch to Bittner. 0 for 1 for Bitt. 57, 59 in column 3. Got a rear plate check. Okay, it's even. So it's hit back to Eddie Fisher. 3 or better, Fisher throws him out at first. He got him. 2 down in the 5th. And here comes Joe Levitto. 2 outs, nobody aboard. Fisher throwing a gem. The pitch. 6-2 is 59. Plus 2 makes 61. And there's your first hit of the game. It's rattling around in the left field corner. Pinson's got to go get it. He digs it out and fires it back toward the infield. Joe Levitto has a double, but Eddie Fisher with a no-hitter for 4 2/3 innings in this one. Now it's Toby Hara with Broberg on deck. Hara 0 for 1. Fisher, the stretch, the pitch. 6-3 is a 16. Plus 5 makes 19. That's to right field. Back goes Lee Stanton, and he puts it away for out number 3. Wow. We've played 5 complete, and it's 2-0 Angels. How about some more runs? How about some insurance? Broberg cruising along since the 2nd inning. Oliver 2 for 2. We're in the top of the 6th. It's 2-0 California. Broberg has faced 21 batters. The pitch. 6-5 is a 36. Plus 2 makes 38. Hey, he struck him out. That's 5 for Broberg. 1 gone in the 6th. Broberg's only allowed 4 hits himself. But a costly error in the 2nd, and he dotted a batter. Caused problems. 6-4 is a 60, plus 4 makes 64. McMullen gets ahead of this one and lines it down into the left field corner. Hondo's got to go run it down. McMullen, his former teammate, around first. He's going to take second easily, and he's in scoring position with only 1 out. Lee Stanton coming to the plate, and the Texas bullpen gets to work. Jim Schellenbach starts to throw, the left-hander. Stanton, 0 for 1. He also got hit with a pitch. How about a hit, Lee? The pitch from Broberg, 3-6 is a 42, plus 5 makes 44 in column 3. Leaping catch by Hera for the out. He fires to Randall covering second. They got him. A line drive double play. Hera makes the catch and flips to Randall for the double up of McMullen too far off second base. It's a soul-crushing, rally-killing, line-out double play. And that is Pete Broberg's 24th batter. Well, he's leading off the 6th, so they're going to hit for him. And the pinch hitter will be Jim Mason. Backup infielder on this Ranger team to face Fisher. Fisher's allowed 1 hit. Eddie winds and delivers to Mason. 6-1 is a 16. Plus 2 is an 18. That's to left field. Here comes Veda Pinson. And he puts it away for out number 1. Now it's Randall. Randall's 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch, 3-5. Ooh, we got one of those. A 6 on Fisher's card makes 4 in column 3. Now that's 7 in column 3, and that's a base hit to left field. Randall's aboard with the 2nd hit of the game. Nelson, for Texas, that is. Nelson's up, 0 for 2. Pitch to Davey. 5-6 is 4. Plus 3 is ball 4. So there's 2 Rangers on now, and that's going to get the California bullpen active. Gonna be Lloyd Allen again, getting loose. Fisher might be getting tired. There's one out in the sixth. Randall at second. Nelson at first. The batter, Don Mincher. 0 for 2 for Minch, the pitch. 4-1 is an 11. 2 is to second base. That is Alomar. He's a 1. That makes him a 12. Possible error. 65 is his number. No snake eyes, so they get a force at second. Alomar flips to Cardenas and retires. Nelson at second. Randall moves up to third. Mincher legs it out, if that's the expression I'm looking for, at first base. And now it's Hal King. King is 0 for 2. Fisher the stretch. The pitch. 4-1 is a 16. Shortstop makes 19. Cardenas gloves it, fires to Oliver, and they get out of the sixth. We played 6 complete. Line score for the Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits, and they've committed no errors. The Rangers, no runs on 2 hits, and they've committed 1 costly error. Mason hit for Broberg. We're going to have a new pitcher. It's going to be Jim Schellenbach, and he's going to bat 9th in the order. For those Texas Rangers. Schellenbach, 16 games in relief, 6 starts, 57 innings, a 3.24 ERA. He's going to face Stevenson first. And I'm not going to hit for Stevenson. Maybe I should, but I'm not going to. I'm afraid of the pitching juju we got going on here. Pitch to Stevenson from Schellenbach is a 2-5. That's a 50. Plus 3 is a 3. 53. Ground, that's a comeback. Or glove by Schellenbach, and he's going to flip to Mincher for out number 1 in the 7th. Now it's Cardenas, 1 for 2 with a run scored for Leo. 1-1 is a 15, plus 3 makes 18. Infield hit. Somebody might have booted it. It's third base. Can Davey Nelson make the play? Nope. That's an E5, so it's an infield single plus an E5 on Nelson, getting Cardenas to second. Fisher at the plate now. I could be satisfied with everything Eddie's given me, and it's been a heck of a start, and get him out of there. But I'm not going to do that. Cardenas at second, 1 man out. Schellenbach in relief. The stretch, the pitch to Fisher. 6-3 is a 36, plus 5 makes 41. Hey, struck him out for Schellenbach's first K. 2 gone now, and it's Alomar tasked with driving in the insurance run. Cardenas on second. The pitch to Sandy. 2-2. It's an 11. A 4 makes 15. Okay, so that is a base hit for Alomar. That goes to 5. 2 and 2 is 11. Plus 5 is 15. That goes to right field. There are 2 outs. That is going to score Cardenas from second base. Sandy Alomar has driven in 3 runs. He has done everything imaginable. He may drive the bus home tonight. 3-0 Angels. Mickey Rivers coming up, facing Schellenbach. I'm not hitting for Rivers. That's right. Call me Mr. Vegas. The pitch. 5-2 is 27, plus 2 is 29 in column 5. Slap to center field. Here comes Levito, and he puts it away for out number 3. So we get an important insurance run in the 7th. It's time to stretch him out in Arlington. And I think you know how I mean that. It's 3-0 Angels. Eddie Fisher with a spot start, throwing a shutout on the team that couldn't hit. Howard, Bittner, and Levito up in the bottom of the 7th. Howard 0 for 2. Fisher winds and delivers. 46 is an 11 plus 3, that's McMullen. And I think he's a 3. I gotta look. He is a 3. That's a 14. So we're checking errors. 42 is his number. That's a 53. That's an error. He kicked it. So Lloyd Allen gets up again, and he's going to be joined by Steve Barber, my other closer. Bittner, 0 for 2. Fisher the stretch. The pitch home. 2-5 is a 16. Plus 4 makes 20. It's knocked down by Alomar. He keeps it on the infield, but it's a base hit for Bittner. Now I gotta look. Because I think that might be it for Fisher. An additional number of batters equal to his S rating. And he has. Wait a minute. 18, 22, 24. Okay, 24. His S rating is a 6. Oh, no, he's all right. All right. So he's all right. So we're sticking with him. And his knuckler. 2 on. Nobody out. And it's Levito. Infield, double play depth. Bottom of the 7th, nobody out. 3-0 Angels. The pitch. 5-3 is a 6. Plus 2 is an 8. And he walked him. The bases are dripping with Rangers, and there's nobody out. Here comes Toby Hara. Infield at double play depth. On deck is coming a pinch hitter. And it's going to be Ted Ford. On deck, Fisher the stretch. The infield at double play depth. Harris 0 for 2. 3-0 California. The pitch. 5-2 is a 27. Plus 3 makes 30 in column 5. That's hit to center field. And there's no carrot. So Rivers makes the catch, and the runners will hold. There's 1 out in the 7th. Here comes Ford to pinch hit for Schellenbach. Rangers can't hit, but they are tough. I'll say that. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's true. Casey Cox warming up for Texas. Ted Ford at the plate. Infield at double play depth. Fisher the stretch. Here comes the knuckler. 5-4 is a 27. Plus 1 makes 29. That's to center field. Here comes Mickey Rivers. Runners hold. 2 gone, and bases still dripping with Rangers for Lenny Randall. Eddie Fisher in a jam. He has faced 27 batters. Okay. Fisher the stretch. Pitch to Randall. 2, 5 is a 4. 4 plus 4 from Fisher's card makes 8 for column 2. Popped it up. Drifting into foul territory. Ken McMullen makes the catch. Eddie Fisher has pitched 7 shutout innings and a 3-hitter so far. Take that to the bank. Eddie Fisher's a stud. Look up his 1969 Topps card and tell me that that man's hair is not too tight. Oh my God. We're going to the 8th. New pitcher for Texas, Casey Cox. 35 games in relief, 5 starts, 77 innings, 4.44 ERA, 3-6 record. Meat of the Angels order, and I use that term in its broadest possible sense. Vada Pinson, Bob Oliver, and Ken McMullen. Pinson's 0 for 3. I could use a hit from him. Wouldn't kill him. Cox winds and delivers. It's a 1-6. That's a 45. Plus 4 makes 49 in column 1. Hey, he struck him out. That's 1 strikeout for Cox. Now it's Oliver. Bob is 2 for 3. How about an extra base hit? How about getting yourself in scoring position, cleanup hitter? The pitch. 5-2 is a 32. Plus 1 is a 33. That is strike 3 swinging. He threw gas. Baked beans. Gas. Ken McMullen 1 for 3. 5-3 is a 5. 6 is a 4. That's a 9. And that is ball 4. McMullen trots down to first. And it's going to be Stanton. Wouldn't kill this guy to hit a long one. Little insurance sounds kind of good right now. Stanton's 0 for 2. He's hitting 2 different kinds of double plays, and he got dotted in the second. The pitch. 6-1 is a 36. Plus 5 makes 40. Hey, got the side. Cauliflower broccoli medley. Gas. Bottom of the 8th coming. Fish is going back out. Rapidly becoming my favorite Angel. Alright, so let's figure out how many batters he's got left. He's got 27, 28 he's faced. He can go 24 plus 6. So he can go 2 more. Allen and Barber are ready to take the reins. It's going to be Barber. Because Allen scares me. He might have the best hair on the team, but yikes. That whip of 153 is oof. Nelson, Mincher, King, 2, 3, 4 hitters for Texas. The Angels lead 3-0. It's the bottom of the 8th. The pitch from Fisher. 3-5 is a 5. Plus 4 is a 9. That is popped up. Drifting into foul territory is Cardenas. And there's 1 out. Eddie Fisher's 5 outs away from finishing off the team that couldn't hit. 29 batters faced. 1 more. This is it. Mincher 0 for 3. The pitch to Minch. 2 for 2. 2 is a 55. Okay, it's to left field. That's Pinson. That is Pinson. It's a 3. Come on, Vada, get there. Get there. He got there. 2 down. And it's time for Barber. That's it for Fish. What a job he did. Holy cow. Barber's coming on for a 4-out save, I hope. 3 starts, 36 games in relief, 74 innings, 2.81 ERA, 4-4 record, 2 saves, and an incredibly sore arm. All right, so with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, King is due. I'm going to make a double switch with Barber. I'm going to put Barry in center field and bat him 9th. I'm going to move Rivers to right field. I'm going to take out Lee Stanton and put Barber in the 6th spot in the batting order. King is up. All right, Stanton's out. All right, so King is up, but he doesn't hit lefties. So they're going to hit for him. Those mighty, mighty Texas Rangers are going to send up Dick Billings to bat for King, and Frank Howard's on deck. Billings is a right-handed hitter. He hit .254, on base .296. Barber, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, 3-0 Angels. Barber winds and delivers. 2 4s is 16, plus 4 makes 20. That's hit to right field in column 2. That's hit to right field, and here comes Mickey Rivers. Just moved over there by his manager, and he makes the catch. We've played 8. And it's 3-0 California. Billings takes over behind the plate. The new pitcher for Texas will be Mike Paul, a left-hander. Oh, no. No, I don't need a new pitcher. Yes, I do need a new pitcher. No, I don't need a new pitcher. I'm sticking with Casey Cox. We'll get Paul warming up in the bullpen. Stevenson up there now. How about another insurance run? 3-0 Angels, top of the 9th. Stevenson, Cardenas, and Barry coming up 7, 8, 9 batters. The pitch from Cox to Stevenson is a 3-6, and we got trouble. It's a 5, it's a 55, it's going to right field. Bittner. And it's down. Base hit for Stevenson. Now it's Cardenas. Now do I run for Stevenson because he's not fast? Let's just leave it at that. Not quick. I got Mickey Rivers in the game, though. There's my pinch runner. That's the problem. I have Billy Parker. Yikes. Oh, my God. I got no speed at all. I got Nolan Ryan. Unbelievable. All right, so Cardenas is up. I'm leaving Stevenson at first base. Cardenas is up. He's got a pair of hits. It's tough to ask him to bunt. It's tough, but I'm doing it. They're going to play in at the corners. Cox, the pitch. He squares. 8. They're in. He gets it down. It's back to Cox. He turns and fires to Randall covering first, and Stevenson moves up to second base. Now it's Barry with Stevenson 180 feet away from being California's 4th run. Excuse me. Barry is hitting everything in sight. Cox the stretch. The pitch home. 5. 5 is a 15. Plus 4 makes 19 in column 5. It's chopped on the infield. It's off of Cox's glove. It rolls toward Hara. Everybody's going to be safe. First and third for the Angels. And we've got the action chart. First pitch to Alomar, who's done everything imaginable. The pitch is an 8. That's a wild pitch. If the blue die is higher than his wild pitch rating, that's going to score the 4th run. Wild pitch rating is a 3. A 2 is not higher. They hold. First and third. Stevenson at third. They got to play in. So they're playing in. Stevenson at third. Barry at first. One man out. They're going to play in everywhere in the infield. One out, top of the 9th. All right, so Cox, the stretch, checks Barry at first. The pitch to Alomar. The squeeze is on, baby. The squeeze is on. It's a 5. They're in. He gets it down. It's a 2. He gets it down. He gets out in front to the catcher. Billings gloves it. He reaches back to tag Stevenson. He can't do it. He whirls and fires to Mincher for the out by a half of a step. It's a squeeze bunt for Sandy Alomar. He's got 4 RBIs. I don't think Sandy Alomar had 4 RBIs in a week, in a month in 1972. Barry moves up to second. Stevenson scores from third on the squeeze bunt. Sandy Alomar is 2 for 3. He's got a double, a walk, and 4, count them, 4 RBIs. My goodness. All right, now Ken Berry's on second. We got to get him in. Except that's it for Cox. Nah, what the heck. They'll leave him in. If Rivers gets on, they'll bring in Paul to pitch to Pinson. Cox, the stretch, the pitch home, get Barry in. 27 plus 1 is a 28. That's to right. Here comes Bittner, and he makes the catch. That retires the side. Sandy Alomar will drive the bus back to the hotel because he's done everything else that Eddie Fisher didn't do. In 7 2/3 of 3-hit baseball. What a game for these Angels. I'm bringing them the division championship. That's right, I said it. Game number 6. I'm telling you, Oakland, I'm coming for you. Right now, I'm coming for you. Think you're good with your mustaches? We'll see. All right, so we got Howard, Bittner, and Levitto, but I'm going to hit for Bittner. In the 9th, Texas down 4-0. Angels leading 4-0. Steve Barber wants the save. The pitch to Howard. 3-2 is a 2. Plus 6 is a 4 in column 3. Fly ball to right, but not deep. Here comes Mickey Rivers, and he's got it for out number 1. Now it's Bittner. There's no way they'd let him bat, so I'm not going to either. It's going to be Elliot Maddox batting for Bittner. There's 1 out in the 9th. 2 outs from completing the first shutout of the season behind Steve Barber and Eddie Fisher. Take that, Liz Taylor. All right, Bittner's 1 for 3. Finishes his night at 1 for 3. Maddox up. The pitch from Barber is 2-5. That's a 4. Plus 2 is a 7 in column 2. Popped up, foul territory. There's that man again, Sandy Alomar. I don't want to hear about a Sandberg game. They're going to call this the Alomar game. Levito, 1 for 1 with 2 walks. He doubled. Last chance saloon. Lloyd Allen is up in the Angel bullpen. Levito, the pitch. 4-3 is a 2. This is grounded to Alomar. That man again. He throws to Oliver, and the Angels win 4-0. First shutout of the season. Thanks to a deadly combo of Eddie Fisher, Steve Barber, and Sandy freaking Alomar. Wow. All right. Winning pitcher. Let me give you the numbers here. Fisher is now 1-1 on the season. And I'm going to have a tough time getting him out of the starting rotation. Losing pitcher is Broberg. Save goes to Barber. And that is Barber's second save of the season. Line score for California: 4 runs on 9 hits, and they made 1 error. The Angels, no runs on 3 hits, and they made 2 errors, both of which led to runs. Angels' record is now 3-3 on the season. Thank you for being with us. Replay Baseball. 1972 Angels style. Be with us for our next game when this guy takes the mound. I'm smelling 4-3. Have a good night. So long, everybody.